Okay. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Uh, it's a very beautiful morning here in Kampala, the capital of Uganda, where we are based at the moment. And I guess it is a beautiful moment where you are, ladies and gentlemen. I want to welcome you. Today is a Tuesday. Um, we are continuing to learn about our new project. And I want to shout out some names here. Let me see who is joining us, where you are joining us from. Remember, we are streaming live on our YouTube channel, The Crypto Ambassadors. You can check us there. Yes, the struggle continues. Yeah, we are already streaming live on our YouTube channel. Aisha, Andrew, Kristen, Edson, Air, Evolve, Habati Kanjako, John Muyimba, Kay, Logan, Moses, Birim, is this Mataz? Okay, Rahim, Siva, Stephen, Superwoman, Worship, and Zed Brian. How are you guys? I hope you're doing well. Now, let's we are just at 20 on this call. Continue sharing the link. Let's have more numbers because the more we continue to learn, the more we continue to understand, the more we get confidence, the more we push this project harder and higher. Worship from Ginger. How are you, my brother? And hope everything's moving on well. Yes. Now, first of all, I want to give you some confidence. I want to give you some confidence. If you attended our previous technical training the last day, I think it was on Sunday, if you were really observant, you saw how solid and how strong this project is. If you are following up closely, you are able to see how things were running. They gave, the leaders gave good explanation. And if you are following closely, like I said, you are able to get that clear information. And yesterday, the training, of course, was giving more confidence and more technical analysis according to what we are supposed to learn as far as business is concerned. However, today I want to talk about something very important because, like I usually say, I personally want to put more focus on the simplest strategy of having our token fly in the air. That's what I want to discuss this morning, ladies and gentlemen. Share the link. My name is Abe from Uganda. And we're gonna be having a few minutes because I'm in the city here. I wanna travel back to Masaka, but of course we couldn't just let things go like that. We have to make sure at least you get this morning dose, and we continue. We continue to enjoy the business. Okay, now, like I said, we have a common goal. Together, we have a common goal, and this goal is to get our business off the ground. And one of the methods we can go through, one of the strategies we can use is by pushing the token price. Now, when I talk about pushing the token price, many people may be confused. You know, in the previous business, like the other side, we're doing the trading, we're not so much concerned about the coin or token prices. It was none of our business. However, it affected us so much. Actually, I later realized that it affected us so much because yes, when you're going to do the trading, you only go to the market, do some market analysis, put in your trade, then wait to make profit or wait to make a loss. Hey, it is either way. You either make a profit or a loss somewhere, somehow, if you know how business moves. But then here we are with a project. Here we are with a project that you can take control. Guys, this is amazing. We have a project at hand that you personally can contribute into, or you can contribute onto the growth of this particular token that we are running with. Just imagine if you are given a chance to participate in the growth of this token, you personally, and that's what I'm explaining this morning. Because, like I told you the other side, it is the communities that determine the prices of the tokens and the coins where we are, the ones we are dealing with. Even if it is Bitcoin, even if it is whatever coin you're thinking about, it is the communities, those that you know and those that you may not know. It is the communities that are determining the prices of these particular coins or tokens. In the same line, ladies and gentlemen, here with the Oracle token, with the ONF token, it is the community. I have advocated for this for some time, I think. It is the community that is supposed to take the initiative, to take the responsibilities to make sure the token price changes. Now, like I told you last time, we have seen this token. Many of us, by the time we joined, okay, a few of us, by the time we joined this business, the token was at around $70. How did this token get that price? It was the Chinese community. It was the Chinese community that was pushing the token so high by investing a lot of money, buying it like crazy. Now, when we joined and we got engaged, they realized now they were in profit. They started selling. And then that is why you see the coin, the token price has gone down. But we have the confidence that it is going to get back even beyond $70. However, before it does that, now here we get in. Before it does that, you and I are supposed to get involved. How? Yes, like I've just told you, the token price depends on the community. The token price direction depends on the community. And who is the community? It is you and I. Now, how are we getting involved into this, ladies and gentlemen? Just like you see MTN and Airtel and any other big company that you know, be it the Vodacom or anything. But as long as it is a company, to make more sales, to make more money, these guys must have what we call a big customer base. Now, the customers may not come at the retail, I mean, at maybe to buy products at a big scale. Many of these guys are buying in very, very small amounts. For example, when you check, when you go to Mukwano Industries, the people away from these big companies that come and buy in volumes, but many people are buying in small scales, which is fine. But since there are very many people that are buying on a small scale, at the end of the day, Mkwano or that big company, you know, ends up making big sales. And this is what we need to do. If we are to get this token off the ground, ladies and gentlemen, we are supposed to have our community growing. We are supposed to have our community growing. Now, how is this beneficial? Whenever we buy the token, we are creating the scarcity of the token in the market. That's the essence behind. Whenever we buy, we are creating scarcity. Whenever we buy, we are creating scarcity. Already we have 20 million that are locked. That one, you know. I'm not going to go into that explanation. Okay. But again, we have some 80 million on the market that is left for us. Now, just imagine, I know someone here is thinking that we cannot do this. But remember, we are over 10 billion people in the world, over 10 billion. I'm not saying in Uganda. I'm not saying in Africa. I'm saying across the globe. We are over 10 billion people. Okay? I don't know how many millions you are in your country. I don't know how many millions you are in your country. But in my country, Uganda, we are approximately 50 million. Now, if you're Ugandan, I want to ask you a question. For you who thinks we cannot do this, I want to ask you a question. When you look into your team, when you look at your platform and you check on my invitations, how many people do you have? Can I have some answers in the chat? How many people do you have? If you think we cannot do this, let me ask you a question. How many people do you have in your team? Because even if in Uganda we have 1 million people that have bought ONF, then we have another million in Kenya, then we have another million in Malaysia, then we have another million in China. I'm not talking about billions, I'm talking about a million. Then we have another million in Nigeria. Then we have maybe 4 or 3 million in China. Then trust me, this token will be already at $100 plus. Trust me on this. This is why I personally advocate for the teamwork. I have just made an audio a few minutes ago, and I said, it is not about me who is speaking to you this morning. It is not about Leader Julius that introduced this platform to us. It is not about Leader Rubet. It's not about King Nazrin. It's not about the Oracle Foundation, because one of the leaders meetings I attended some days back, the Oracle Foundation, the representative said that as the Oracle Foundation have given us a very good product. You and I agree. You and I admit that, honestly speaking, the product they gave us is good. The product they gave us is easy to sell. When I talk about the product, I mean the Oracle token. Someone may ask, now, do we have products? I'm talking about the Oracle token. The product they gave us is easy to sell and it is cheap. Guys, I have a mentality that everyone, even a P2 child, even a nursery baby, can get involved into this. The busiest people you know on this planet can get involved into this and enjoy. But they cannot get involved unless we move out to these guys and we let them know that there is something wonderful on the market today, and that is the ONF token. That's my advocacy. We are supposed to take the initiative to let the communities know that, hey guys, we have something important to tell you, and this is the most beautiful product you have ever seen as far as crypto is concerned. But it's unfortunate that someone out there is watching me, silently waiting for the token price to go back at 20, then 30, then 40, then 50, 100, 200, and they have not done anything. I'm a follower of the revolutionary leader in Uganda, Robert Kyagulanyi Ssentamu. This guy usually says, if Uganda is to change, it is your responsibility. It is just everyone's responsibility, equal responsibility. Now, I want to make the same statement. If the Oracle or the ONF token is to get off the ground, we are having an equal opportunity one, but even the responsibility is equally shared. If you're waiting for Abe to do it, Abe is not waiting for you. It's unfortunate. But even if Abe is doing whatever he's supposed to do, and the token price continues to get off the ground or to raise in price, again, it is going to be Abe to enjoy this. Now, you may think, I will also enjoy. My brother, let me tell you a secret. Today, I'm collecting 19 tokens on a daily basis, close to 20 every single day. Just imagine if this token is at $100 and I'm collecting 20 tokens in a day. How do I get to collect that? One, you must have some good capital into the system. That is one. It means putting in effort. But two, you must have a team that is taking big money and then you're earning these rewards. So if you are to collect many tokens, you either have to get this big capital or you need to have a team, and having a team means putting in effort. Who is learning with me? Who is learning with me? Who is learning with me? People have not even written for me the number of people they have in their team. You know why? Because they think it is not important. Hey, only Matov wrote 6. The rest of the people here don't have anyone in their team. Guys, I asked you to write for me the number of people you have in your team when you open on my invitations. Only Matov wrote for me a 6. Now imagine, this one has 5. Imagine, Edison has 241. Herbert Kanjako has 70. Quantico, I hope I'm pronouncing that well, has 66. Singuzi Peter, my brother from Masaka, has 53. The rest, where are you? Guys, this is our own responsibility. We are given a chance to contribute something. Johnny Munyimba has 49. Logan has 2. Let me check how many do I have. I personally, let me check. Look at that. Let me, people may ask, for you, how many do you have? Let me check. Let me check how many. Me, I have 1,158. I have 1,158 people. Let me also write 1,158. That's the number I have. I personally on the microphone. Now imagine, okay, let's say, what if each one of us has at least 10,000? Okay, 5,000 people under you. 5,000. Musinguzi has 5,000. I have more than 5,000. John Muimba 5,000. Quantico, Herbert, Edison, Oracle, everyone. At least you have 5,000 people. At least. Do you think this token price will still be the same? Now, guys, there's a mistake we are making. We are crying. We are crying. Token price, token price, token price everywhere, every day, every morning. Token price, token price. We have a responsibility to play. We have a role to play. We haven't done it. The reason that's why the token is going down is you and I. That's the reason. If you're looking for someone to blame, on the issue of the Oracle token going down in price, get the mirror. You will see that person in the mirror. The person responsible is in your mirror. Pick up the mirror, look into it, that person is there. When you look into the mirror, you will see that person responsible. And who is responsible for the rise of the token price? Again, that person is in that mirror. Look into the mirror again. You will see that person. You will see that person. Trust me. Now, I've been thinking about something. Because I know we come here and talk and talk and talk and talk. But it's unfortunate that some people, even when they see that leader ABCD has many people in their team, they don't feel moved. They are not moved. At times I wonder what really moves the people. At times I wonder what really moves the people. When you post the results, they are not moved. When you post the number of people you have in your team, they are not moved. When you post the money you are making, they are not moved. When you post the maybe the testimonies that maybe you have bought this, you have bought that from the money I've made from this platform, again, they are not moved. I wonder what really moves some people in mind. I wonder. But let me tell you, me, this is what I think. Many people are over comfortable and overconfident. Many people think they still have time to do things. It's unfortunate. I told you I'm here for a few minutes. I want to drive. It's unfortunate. That is why, even on a call like this, someone feels like it's not important for me to join and learn. What new thing am I going to learn? I know it already. Now, in my religion, if you're Muslim, you know the reason as why we go to the masjid every Friday or every day, because for us we go every day. But basically on the Juma prayer, the reason as why we go there is to be reminded about some laws and maybe cultures of the religion that we're supposed to follow, not because we don't know, but to get reminded. Now, the moment you get fed up of being reminded, then you are finished. But my point is, my point is, my point is, just think about it. What if you had emabega egendayo Julius, emabega waliwo space wegenda. Guys, my point is, what if you have at least 5,000 people? What if we work upon, okay, let's start with a small goal. Let's start with a small goal. First, make a goal to have 100. Make the goal bigger to 500. Then make the goal bigger to 1,000. Then make the goal again bigger to 2,000. Good enough, we are talking about things that we are already doing. Guys, the community is the one that is going to lift up the token price. Now, someone is saying, I wish I knew things were to be like this. I wouldn't join this business. It's all about the people. So if the people don't join, we won't make money. Okay, tell me one business that doesn't work with the people. If you give me one, it's okay, you can quit. Actually, you are free to quit, no problem. Write for me one business in the chat here that doesn't need people. Only one. I don't want it two. Give me only one. The business you know that is conducted and this business doesn't need people and the owners of the business are making lots of money from that business. Only one. Because usually people think negatively, but I don't know why. I don't know why anyways. I don't know why. Give me one business. If you think what I'm saying is not important, tell me one business. One, only one. Don't give me two, don't give me one and a half. Give me only one that you know that is conducted and it is successful and it doesn't need people. Only one business. I'm not seeing any answers. This means you all agree with me that any business to grow, it is the people that will help you or that will help the starter or that will push it up. If you agree with me, give me one in the chat. If you really believe all businesses are pushed up by people, give me one in the chat. In this society, it's unfortunate. You can find someone, again, still having a negative mind about team growth. It's unfortunate. I personally, this is what I know. May I have some local businesses? I have a shop that sells clothes. You call it a boutique. Eh? I have some border borders on the road. I'll not mention everything, but usually these border guys come and tell me, "Hey, my boss, this week things were not so good. My customer tebalabika." And I want to urge you, if you want to understand this, try conducting one local business. That shop I'm talking about, ever since I opened it, I'm still adding more money. I'm still adding more money for it to grow. I haven't enjoyed any profit from it. Instead, I'm putting in more money. And at times, the shopkeeper tells you, "Hey, this week is so bad. I didn't see any customers." And at times I sit down and I say, what if I didn't have this online business? How would I be surviving? Now, there is a creature here that is putting all their attention on a local business. And when you talk about growing this online business, they think you are joking. Okay, now, my role this morning was just to remind you that we are doing a community-based business. And onto this, we are equally responsible. If you're waiting for anyone to do it for you, just know the day you spend without talking to anyone about Oracle, you are killing your own future. I personally love putting in effort. Someone else here thinks they're going to make things work without putting in any effort. That's why you see we are making different amounts of money. The reason is simple. It is because we have chosen different destinations. We have chosen different directions. As I'm fighting to make sure the token price grows, you personally have chosen to be very silent and comfortable with the few tokens you are earning. And you think in the near future, things are going to get themselves done. Never. Our business is community-based. Like any other business, that's important. You have seen traders, for those people in Uganda, maybe even those ones who are not in Uganda, but you're watching, you're following Uganda. You have seen traders crying in the downtown there. You have seen people crying. Their shops were invaded by floods, and they have lost a lot of money. We have a business that will not be attacked by floods. We have a business that will not be attacked by fires. We have a business that will not be attacked by drought. We have a business that will not be attacked by the climate. Not any weather condition shall attack the business we have. And we are playing around with it. I want to thank you for being part of this today. And we have a chance that the Oracle Foundation itself is ready to take their own responsibility. And like I told you, they also gave us a responsibility. They made us a good product, but they are not good at marketing. So they gave us a responsibility to market the product that they made. Now, the question I have for you, are you ready to market the product, or you just gonna sit and watch as other people are enjoying? I have an off-topic question, leader. Why an off-topic question? I don't usually want to enjoy them. Okay, only one. So as I get out, only one question, since it is off-topic. But I guess it is still on the Oracle ONF platform. Now, guys, I don't know if you usually sit in your homes and get some time to think about the future of this business and to think about how things will be if the token is growing in price. Okay, just imagine when this token goes to $50. Just close your eyes and think about it. How will your life be? Just imagine. How would your life be if the token goes to $100? Okay, to 80. Okay, to 60. How would your life be? Okay, to 70, back to 78. How will your life look like? But guess what? Whether you'll be here or not, this token price will rise. Now, better get engaged. Do not wait. Better get engaged. Because now, if you cannot invest lots of money, and also you cannot put in this little effort you can, then what are you going to do? Please help us understand why when the stake period is over, it's best to withdraw and restake. Then what kind of question is this? Again, you have understood the staking period is over. Okay, now, when your food is ready, you have cooked your food, it is ready. Will you eat it when it is still on the fireplace, or you take it off and eat? Then tomorrow you cook another food. What do? Do you eat the food when it is still on the fireplace, or you take it off? Give me some answer. When you cook your food and the food is ready, do you eat it while on the fireplace? Guys, I'm not going to calculate the referral rewards. I'm not here for that today. Guys, I'm saying, I'm not getting some answers. When you cook your food and the food is ready, do you eat it right on the fireplace, or you take it off? What do you do? I'm answering my brother's question. What do you do? At home, at my home, we take the food off the fireplace and we eat. Even if there is some food that we are not going to eat at that moment, okay? We decrease what we are going to eat, or we deduct what we are going to eat, and then we put the rest back to the fireplace. You can't eat it when it is still on the fireplace. So all in all, I have read the question. There's nothing new in the question, my brother. There's nothing new in the question. There's nothing new in the question. There's nothing new in the question. It doesn't matter who mentioned it or who said, even if it is King Nazrin that said it. The Oracle Foundation explained last time that when you stake your money and the staking period is over, now you are here to make money. It's like someone asking you that, why should I harvest my crops from the garden when they are ready? You went, planted tomatoes, now they are ready. Then someone asks, why should I first get them off the garden and then plant again if I want? So all in all, when the staking period is over, you have to take out your money. You take out your capital and your profit. Now, when you withdraw this money, it all gets collected in one place. Now, for example, you staked $30 tokens, for example. Now, at the end of the 1 month or 3 or whatever time you staked, it is now $40. So you claim this money to the token pocket, then you gather your $40, your 40 tokens together, then you restake. That's how it is supposed to be. So I don't know if you had a mechanism whereby you wanted to leave things happen themselves, that one will not work. Get it off. I mean, very simple. Get it off, then restake. Get it off or claim it, then restake. That's what we do. That is what we do. So I want to thank you for attending this morning. Can I get full profits if I'm not interested in team building? Michael, 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 Michael. In my presentation, I haven't even mentioned about you not making profit if you don't build a team. And actually, my talking about of team building is about the rise of the token price. That's it. I did not mention profit anywhere. That's why I usually ask you to be extremely vigilant when we are teaching these things. According to the price, do you advise someone to borrow money from the bank and stake? Now, I'm not a financial advisor. However, I personally, if I wanna hit something, I'm ready to take all the risks. I personally, I said I'm not a financial advisor, but I personally, if I wanna get something and I have seen a way to get it, and this way is fine, I'm not hurting anyone, then I go for it. I personally, but I'm not a financial advisor. So, guys, the team building I'm talking about is about the rise of the token price. I did not say when you don't recruit people or when you don't get involved into the team building, you are not going to make profit. I didn't mention that. But my question is, you're a small investor, you have little money, and you're also not engaging into the team building. And guys, if I may ask, why shouldn't you get involved in the team building? I have only one question for you. Why shouldn't you? Let's be honest. Because you don't know how to talk? Because you don't have people to talk to? Because why? Selfishness. Thank you so much. Until we meet again, this has ended here. My name is Abe, M2 Uganda. We are working to make sure we are going up to M3. Remember the goal. We said at least work to have 100 people in your team, then 200, then 300, 500, 1,000, 2,000. At least we got 5,000, each one of us. I want to give you assurance if we all put in the effort. This is a very small job that we are going to be doing here, and we shall all enjoy equally if we do put in the effort. Until we meet again, bye.